The Anglo-Saxon Age refers to the period in English history from roughly 410 AD, after the Romans withdrew from Britain, to 1066 AD, when the Normans conquered England. This era is characterized by the establishment of various Anglo-Saxon kingdoms and the development of early English culture. Below is a detailed breakdown. 1. Origins and settlement. Migration. The Anglo-Saxons were originally tribes from modern-day Germany, Denmark, and the Netherlands. The main groups were the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes. Arrival in Britain. They began arriving in Britain in the 5th century, taking over land left by the Romans. Establishment of kingdoms. Over time, these tribes formed several kingdoms, including Wessex, Mercia, Northumbria, Kent, East Anglia, Essex, and Sussex. 2. Society and culture. Social structure. Anglo-Saxon society was hierarchical, with a king at the top, followed by nobles, thanes, free men, and slaves. Religion. Initially pagan, the Anglo-Saxons believed in gods such as Woden and Thor. Christianity began spreading in the 6th century, particularly after the mission of St. Augustine in 597 AD. Law and order. Laws were based on kinship and blood feuds. Compensation, wergild, was paid to resolve disputes. Language. Old English, a Germanic language, was spoken, with 4 main dialects: Northumbrian, Mercian, Kentish, and West Saxon. 3. Anglo-Saxon kingdoms and political structure. Heptarchy. The term, heptarchy, is often used to describe the 7 main Anglo-Saxon kingdoms, though alliances and conflicts were frequent. Power struggles. Power often shifted among these kingdoms, with Wessex eventually becoming dominant under Alfred the Great and his successors. Unification. By the 10th century, England became more unified under a single monarchy, leading to the eventual consolidation of the Anglo-Saxon kingdom. 4. Literature and learning. Epic poetry. One of the greatest literary achievements of this period is the epic poem Beowulf, a work that reflects the values of the warrior culture. Monastic learning. The spread of Christianity led to the establishment of monasteries, which became centers of learning. Figures like the Venerable Bede, who wrote ecclesiastical history of the English people, were prominent scholars. Language development. Written records were in Old English, with the West Saxon dialect eventually becoming the literary standard. 5. Christianity and monastic influence. Spread of Christianity. Christianity played a major role in uniting the Anglo-Saxons. The establishment of dioceses, monasteries, and schools helped spread the faith. Missionaries. Augustine's mission in 597, followed by missionaries from Ireland and Iona, greatly influenced Anglo-Saxon conversion. Church's role in society. The church was influential in governance, education, and law. Many kings were closely associated with the church. 6. Art and architecture. Church architecture. Anglo-Saxon churches were built using wood, later replaced by stone. Examples include St. Peter's Church in Bradwell-on-Sea. Decorative arts. The Anglo-Saxons were skilled in metalwork, evidenced by artifacts like the Sutton Hoo treasure, which included intricate gold and jeweled pieces. Manuscripts. Illuminated manuscripts such as the Lindisfarne Gospels and the Book of Kells reflect the artistic sophistication of the period. 7. Viking invasions and resistance. Viking raids. From the late 8th century, Viking raids became frequent. They looted monasteries, like Lindisfarne in 793 AD, and established settlements, especially in the north and east. Danelaw. A portion of England, known as the Danelaw, came under Viking control. However, resistance from Anglo-Saxon rulers, particularly Alfred the Great, prevented total Viking domination. Alfred Th.